Today is Sunday and I'm EmRatthich. This is the PingSunday video table tennis tutorial every Sunday. Last week we have an amazing final match between Fan Zhendong and Zhou Qihao. Today we will analyze the match, tactical analysis of the final match between Zhou Qihao and Fan Zhendong, about his playing style and why he has won both Ma Long and Fan Zhendong. For some players who just watch the match but don't understand well about the variation during the match, then the final match could be boring, because just after a few rallies then the point is finished. It is boring. However, if you understand table tennis and if you really like the game, then you will understand the beauty of the tactical variation during the match. A player has messaged me he has a very good observation.
I係周啟豪，祝大家2021年新年快樂，心想。
Firstly, we will talk about Zhou Qihao. This is not a new player. He is not young. He was born in 1997. He is 24 years old now, and 24 years old is not young. He has the same age as Fan Zhendong. Here is a photo of Zhou Qihao and Fan Zhendong when they were only 10 years old. They play in the same junior team from Guangzhou province. At this time, Zhou Qihao was a star. He often won Fan Zhendong. Lately, Fan Zhendong moved to another province and then picked up to the national team. Then, with the help of the national coaches, the level of Fan Zhendong took off, and he is very famous now. I have watched Zhou Qihao several years ago. However, at that time he is not famous outside of China. He didn't play many matches at the international competition. This is also a big problem of the current ITTF world ranking system. This system is not correct. It only validates for active players. I have explained this problem in this video. That is the reason why Zhou Qihao is ranked only around 250 in the world ranking, but his level is much higher than that. He is one of the very few players who didn't win the world champion, but who has won the two famous players Ma Long and Fan Zhendong. Ma Long and Fan Zhendong have won many world champion titles in table tennis. And it is not a question of luck. It is not the first time that he won Ma Long and Fan Zhendong. He has won Ma Long 2-1 in the team trial in 2017. He defeated Fan Zhendong 3-1 in the Super League 2017. He also won Ocharov 4-1 in 2018. And last week he has won both Ma Long and Fan Zhendong again to win the Chinese trial in the Olympic Simulation 2021. You can search more about Zhou Qihao on my blog PingSunday.com. Maybe this player is new for you, but it is not new in the internal Chinese competition. Winning the Chinese championship is very hard. There are many good players in China, and most of them are the world champion, also the Olympics champion. So if a player is not well known outside of China, then it doesn't mean that he is not good. I have watched Zhou Qihao several years ago, mostly in the internal team competition in China. But at that time he didn't play as well as today. Maybe this year is a peak for a table tennis player. I mean, 24 years old is a good time to be at the best performance. But for me, it is still too late. Fan Zhendong went to his best form much earlier, around 19 years old. He is already in the top 3 of the world. Why I do like the style of Zhou Qihao? This style is rather smooth and he has a lot of variation. His style looks similar to the old trend like Ma Long or Jiang Jike. The new style like Fan Zhendong, Wang Jujin or Liang Jingkun has more power, more speed, faster. But it seems that tactical variation is not good enough. The playing style is too rigid. The playing style of Zhou Qihao looks similar more to Ma Long, which is softer.
但是在比赛当中呢，他是但有的时候呢也会出现状态不太在线的情况。
Another point that I like about Zhou Qihao playing style is he is very intelligent. He knows his weakness and knows how to avoid the strength of the opponent. He has won Suxin 4-1. There are not many players who can make Suxin in such a difficult situation. Why? Because Zhou Qihao is simply very smart. The ball placement and accuracy of Zhou Qihao are amazing. He made some shots that are very unpredictable. Yes, think about variation in table tennis. If you are not stronger, faster than the opponent, then playing smartly with unpredictable is the key. You can watch again the match between Zhou Qihao and Suxin, you will understand this. He said in an interview that he knows that he is the underdog compared to Fan Zhendong. Underdog means that a weaker player. Everybody knows that Fan Zhendong is a powerful player on both sides, on the backhand and on the forehand side.
基本上我比较偏于正手，然后它是两边比较均衡，所以主要是打一些计算术的变化，争取是用自己的正手去搏杀的。怎么？
哇，漂亮！关注着这场球。
So Zhou Qihao is very smart. He avoided playing backhand to backhand to Fan Zhendong because if he did that, he has no chance versus Fan Zhendong backhand. So Zhou Qihao has tried to play pivot as much as possible. Pivot is that he will step around and use the forehand first. He said in the interview that he relied mostly on his forehand to win the point.
漂亮！继续回摆，拧起来。
Fan Zhendong also confirmed that he didn't adapt to the variation of Zhou Qihao.
好球，这球看得不错。
这种球，其实今天打到后面感觉打的太多前三把没有机会这种能够去把实力啊或者能力这些打出来，所以今天总感觉到后面 备。
或者陈领导在跟你不停的在进行分析和分析。
我觉得今天确实，首先周乔发挥的非常好。对于我来说，其实我打的也不差，但是确实
Let's analyze the strength of Zhou Qihao. Zhou Qihao's style is a little bit different from that
直接劈
of
长，
another
这一球
young
周
players.
继豪没有抢。
Today, the new trend in table tennis relies on speed.
哇，漂亮漂亮！这是借力防了一个直线，直线也是。
So they will use the backhand flick, backhand to backhand with a lot of speed, and then finish the point by using both sides forehand topspin and backhand topspin. However, in the final match, Zhou Qihao has forced Fan Zhendong to quit
形成对拉。
this type of play. Zhou Qihao didn't use the backhand flick, but he did a lot of things, a lot of variation, sometimes like backhand push, and some forehand chop, which is rarely seen from the Chinese players. Some players said that this type of technique can be seen more often from the European players.
削一板，于打实力球，所以我们会经常看到这种大范围的跑动、中远台的对拉。哎，逆旋转发到中路，反手上手，这一球。
So he is smart. He avoided the gameplay that Fan Zhendong loved to play. He has more variation and more patience. Fan Zhendong confirmed in the interview that he didn't find a way to score this point. In the final match, he lost confidence and made a lot of unforced errors. At this point, you will see that in table tennis, the tactical is very important. It could be a big shout out for the personal coach of Zhou Qihao. The coach is very important during the match.
再看一下，第一板塞反手，第二板塞直线，控制台内球拉起来，反手连续发力，好球！
The main strength of Zhou Qihao is his forehand topspin. It is strong and consistent. He plays a little bit further from the
再来
table
欣赏一
compared
下
to
反
another
手连
younger
续发力快
generation.
速变现，这球樊振东一。
His backhand is different too. It is not the fast backhand topspin flick and close to the table quick attack. The backhand of Zhou Qihao has a lot of variation. He used the backhand also to finish the point, similar to the old style of Zhang Jike. Don't be confused between the fast backhand and the backhand topspin to finish the point. He has a lot of variation. He also used chop block, forehand push, and a lot of lobs. Lobs is that playing the ball very high like the old European styles. So watching him play is more interesting. It's not the machine type of play. The machine type of play is monotone, mostly rely on speed, backhand flick every ball, fast attack on both sides, and stay closer to the table. Most players nowadays compete with the technical aspect, like Lin Kaoyuan, Lin Junju, Wang Jujin. They have a similar style, backhand flick, forehand flick, and counter attack every ball. So they are the technical aspect. The faster, the stronger player will win. But for Zhou Qihao, it is not the technical aspect. It is the tactical aspect and variation. Watching him play, you will understand more about the tactical variation in table tennis. How Zhou Qihao won Fan Zhendong? Everybody knows that Fan Zhendong is a two-wings powerful player. Fan Zhendong always tries to backhand flick the first ball, and then force Zhou Qihao into the passive situation. Fan Zhendong tried to backhand attack first. In this situation, Zhou Qihao has no chance before the powerful backhand of Fan Zhendong. Zhou Qihao didn't want to be in this situation, so the Chinese coaches staff knows about this. They know about each playing style. Zhou Qihao applies similar tactics of Ma Long. When Ma Long plays versus Fan Zhendong, that is the short ball variation. Avoid backhand topspin and backhand flick. Wait for the next ball to finish the point. Zhou Qihao used a lot of short ball on the table like forehand push, backhand push, soft touch, etc. Zhou Qihao is smart. He avoided the backhand flick. When Fan Zhendong served short, Zhou Qihao used more forehand push and wait for the good ball. When Fan Zhendong served long, then Zhou Qihao will try to pivot and use the forehand attack right away.
还是连续，第一板已经冲出机会了啊！接下来的这一下跟进。这球是漂亮。
This is not a backhand flick, it is the backhand topspin far from the table of Zhou Qihao. They are different. Backhand topspin like this is more powerful. This type of backhand fits better with Zhou Qihao because he plays further from the table, and in this situation he can use his powerful forehand and pivot around the table.
再来，又是中远台的相持。哦，这完。不过也是方的把它垫过网。
Another point about Zhou Qihao that he pivots a lot. He accepts to have the wide forehand vulnerable. His wide forehand side is empty, and several times that Fan Zhendong has found this weakness, and he scored a lot of points. So Zhou Qihao needs to move a lot to cover a wider range of the table. Zhou Qihao has a very good footwork. His forehand far from the table is very powerful. This is a typical example between the two wings close to the table and one wing further from the table side. Both have played very well. So the result depends only on the tactical and the mental situation. I really want to talk about the moment that Fan Zhendong also lost the match. That is the moment that Fan Zhendong has lost the mental situation. For only 1 point, that Fan Zhendong has lost the set. If Fan Zhendong won this point and also the set, the score could be 10-8 for Fan Zhendong, and Fan Zhendong will win 3-1.
防了一个直线，直线也是樊振东的一个拿分的杀手锏。比分现在反超，削一板之后， 樊振东连续进攻，再打高球，周启豪再放，哇！皮球还上了，再来，第6板，哇！周启豪这手感也太好了，防到正手，两个人形成对拉，哇！我们看反拉高球，而且这个球相当的顶，真是一个绝。到了9比9，我们周启豪能不能够把握住能力啊？尤其是在这种情绪上的调节能力。好球，又是
So you can see that in table tennis, by winning just 1 point,
直接
then
建立
it can change the result of the whole match. It is the mental problem in table
简
tennis.
历的防守，
If Fan Zhendong wants to win the gold medal in this Olympics,
这是
he
造
needs
成了
to
周启
learn
豪
from this
有点
mistake.
掉位，但这是因为
Coach Liu said that Fan Zhendong is a prodigy. His technique is incredibly
啊
good,
正手短，
but
哎
at some point, his
回
mental
摆失
strength
误
at a crucial moment is not good enough. He often lost to Ma Long 3-4. He lost to Ma Long at the last
漂亮
moment.
哇，第5还是比较遗憾。
Meanwhile,
但是必须
Ma Long
从
and
上
Zhang
来
Jike
从零
are
开
not
始
a
重新
prodigy,
发动。他在
but
前
they
几
are
轮
the
比赛
Legion.
当中
Legion know where to be stronger. They often are very strong at crucial moments. That is the reason that they are the Grand Slam in table tennis.
正手连续，
Mental strength is the key for the Legion, like Zhang Jike
率
or
先
Ma
的形
Long.
成3比2领先。这一局在的杀手锏，比分现在反超，削1板之后，樊振东连续进攻，再打高球，周启豪再放，哇！皮球还上了，再来，第6板，哇！周启豪这手感也太好了，防到正手，两个人形成对拉，哇！